Hi, so this is day 13 of the 30-day video challenge, and this is, I don't know, my sixth or seventh attempt at doing this. There's something that is burning inside of me that wants to come out, and I'm like, you ever had like the thing that's on the tip of your tongue and you just cannot get it? Mm, That's where I'm at. That's where I'm feeling. And the last video I did seemed a little creepy, so I'm redoing it. I in one hand I want to say that it's not for me to just to decide for you how you're going to reflect on anything I have to say. But as I was watching it, it seemed like I was in a kind of like a trance, right? Like I'm not really there. I'm like a zombie kind of thing. And that's not really how I'm feeling about it. And what I wish to speak to is about oneness and conscious collectiveness and uh, trying to convince you to see the you in me. I really, really want you to contemplate the idea that not only are you sitting at the window looking through your eyes at this video, but that you are here looking through my eyes, looking into the camera. And I don't know how to better explain that, you know. Um, but I kind of really feel like we're just so close. It's so close. Oh my goodness, it's so close. I could just almost taste it. Today I had a personal breakthrough. Right, I had some wounding that seems to have finally uh, broken that big ass rock. And I don't know that it's down to powder, but it's certainly in smaller pieces now. And that wound, that one, what I would say was my last piece of woundedness that I have been struggling to gain a perspective heal, to heal the wound. I'm one step closer to that. And it felt so good today. This morning I woke up full of joy. Uh, and, you know, if any of you have gone through or followed any of the many years of my ups and downs in my emotional state, will recognize the concept of my Achilles heel. That motherfucker has been a struggle to get some kind of control over. And I really feel like I have made incredible progress today. So last night I had a conversation with someone that I cared deeply for. I still care for them, uh, and uh, and it was a termination of intention to attempt to grow closer and grow a relationship. And uh, in the past, it had been very hard on me to experience that. It had been something that I was not very graceful, to say the least, in receiving. But I'm feeling okay. I feel great that that person has kind of come to an understanding of their own self and have made choices and decided that we were not a good fit. And although I would argue otherwise, I am happy that that's what they have chosen. And there's two parts to that. One is the intense honoring of free will and the recognition that that's what happened, and accepting what is. My acceptance of what is and letting go of the want that I had is just mind-blowingly freeing, and I'm so okay with it. I am so okay with it. And only time will tell if that will remain to be so, because I do recognize that that had happened initially with a previous relationship upon its termination originally, and then as time went on, I felt the loss. So, perhaps that was really the first breakthrough. And then the trauma ensued thereafter, re engaging my awareness of the wound. But in this particular instance, I'm feeling pretty clear. And yeah, just grateful for witnessing that experience and feeling growth in myself. So we'll just have to see over time if that actually takes root, or if some other want or delusion, or illusion of uh, of missing out, or regret, or any of the myriad of other negative ways of looking at the situation, and so time will tell. It's just as simple as that. So I just wanted to relay that and hope that uh, maybe this is a way for me to receive validation from outside of myself. This is the extrovert aspect of myself, um, to see maybe, I don't know, what I will receive from that, from you, my other selves, right? That would be the correct terminology in my perception of oneness. We are all each other's selves. Like if you had one sheet and you popped your hand up in this sheet, in this side of the sheet, and you popped your hand up in this side of the sheet, and you're talking from one hand to the other hand, only you're forgetting that this is still you, and this is still you, and this is all one thing. We have created a division and a forgetfulness that we are all one thing. And we're on the verge of opening that up. So, as I sit here in the now and thinking about all the things that I maybe have just kind of said, I'm not entirely clear. My recollection of the moment, I just kind of like spitting stuff out. If any of that is coherent. So I guess there may be another take, but I'm gonna let this one be as it is. And if this is where I end and this is what you're seeing, then I deemed it okay. So there you are. Alrighty, have a good night. Bye bye.